Guys, welcome back again to my channel. So today we'll be talking about, do students in United Kingdom pay tax on their income tax. Now, it's a general knowledge that UK tax system is 20% of your income as tax when you are earning less than about £50,000 in a year, and when you earn about above £50,000, you will pay 40% of that money as tax. So if you divide £50,000 by monthly, you should be looking into 4,500. So it means that if you earn anything above £4,000 in a month here in United Kingdom, my dear, you are going to pay 40% of that as tax. But that's not what we are talking about today. What we are talking about today, do students pay tax? Now, yes and no. Now, there is what is called minimum wage here in United Kingdom, and there is also what is called personal allowance, your personal allowance. Minimum wage is the least amount of money that can be paid to an individual for a job, for 1 hour job. So here the wages are mostly hourly rate of payment. So there is a minimum amount of money that you can be paid for 1 hour. It was initially £9.50, but presently, as of 1st of July 2023, it was reviewed and it became £10.42. So that is the minimum wage. Now, personal allowance is the money, your income, that is not taxable. That money is something that is left for you to take care of yourself, and that money is £1,040 in a month. In a whole month, we are giving £1,040 as your personal allowance if you are paid monthly. But if you are paid weekly, you are giving £242 weekly as your personal allowance. What does this mean now? This means that if you earn something like £2,000 in a month, in that £2,000 they will remove £1,040 and they will not tax it. It is money meant for you to pay your rent, for your transportation, and for your feeding. Is non-taxable. Then they will tax the £960 that is on top. You understand what I mean? You earn £2,000, they remove £1,040 and they will not tax it. Then £960, they will now tax it. £960, you will now pay 20% of that £960 as your tax. Now, as a student, you are allowed to work 20 hours during term time. And from the previous minimum wage and even from the present minimum wage, you will have 80 hours of work in a month. Let's say you are paid £9.50, or let's round it, you are paid £10. In a month, you should be earning around £800, and this is not up to £1,040. It means that that money will not be taxed. Now, if you are in the new minimum wage that is £10.42, even with that, if you work for 80 hours and you are paid that amount, you will still make less than £1,000 in a month, and that money will not be taxed. Now, if you are paid weekly, the money that will not be taxed is money that is less than £242. Anytime the money is above £242, even if it's £250, that's £6 on top will be taxed. You will pay the income tax on it, and you will pay what is called NI, national insurance, on it. Income tax is 20%, while national insurance is 12%. That topic, I didn't want to talk about it earlier. I was waiting to at least be taxed here in United Kingdom, or someone that is very, very close to me to be taxed, that I can share their payslip for me to be able to understand the whole scenario in it. So now, if you are a student and maybe due to very high skill that you have, or maybe you get a good job and you are paid high. For example, you are paid £15 per hour, or you are paid £18 per hour, or you are paid £20 per hour. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, some people earn as much as that for 1 hour job. Now you see that for somebody that is earning like £15 per hour now, even if you do 80 hours that is meant for a student, you will get above £1,000 and it will be taxed. Another thing to it is that if you are paid weekly, is even worse. I think monthly payment is better, because at the end of the month everything is gathered together and they take the £1,040 out and then collect their tax. Is more arranged. But weekly, there are some weeks that you might meet. I've gotten a particular week that a friend of mine got a support work that paid her £30 per hour, £30 per 1 hour, and she was supposed to go in for 2 nights and spend 10 hours in each of the nights. What it means is that that particular week she worked 20 hours, but she was paid £30 per hour, and it was £600. Can you imagine that? So it means that only £242 will not be taxed in that money. The remaining about £360 or £350 will be taxed. NI will be removed from that money. 12% of that money will be removed for NI, and 20% of that money will be removed for tax. Then the following week, the work was no longer available and she went back to her normal work that pays her about 11 to 12 pounds in for 1 hour, and she did 20 hours on that job, and she got about £240 or something like that, and she was not taxed for that week. Then the following week she was busy, she did not work at all, she did not earn money, and she was not taxed. So if you look at it, like some week, if you are paid weekly, the week you earn above the threshold, you will be taxed. The week you earn below the threshold, you will not be taxed. Then the week you don't work at all, no money to be taxed, so you will definitely not be taxed. But if you are paid in a month, then whether some week you work, some week you don't work, is not important. What is important is that when the gross income is being brought together in the month, maybe at the end of the day, after everything, you now find out that you earned £1,000. Because like, if I should check down my friend's income in that month, what she earned in the whole of the month, even with the week with £600, was about 1,100 before tax. But she was taxed a lot from that money because it was a weekly pay. But if it was a monthly pay, they will just remove £1,040 and tax only £60 from. Is that £60? They will collect 20% of £60, which is not even up to £20. They will now collect 12% of the £60 again, and she will have like about 1,000 or 1,020 pound or 1,030 pound that she will go back with. So students are taxed if they earn above personal allowance. That is what I will have to tell you. So the misinformation that students are not taxed here in United Kingdom is not true. You will not be taxed if you don't earn above the minimum threshold. But once you earn above the minimum threshold, your personal allowance, or what you are allowed for the week or for the month, whatever is the excess on top of that money, will be taxed. I'll be sharing with you April payslip so that you understand. I don't know whether it will make you understand better what I mean. So this is the payslip, but this is where the deduction is. If you look at this payslip now, you will see the total money there is 1,007 something, and you will see the deductions for the tax and the deductions, the tax and the NI. The NI is about £83, while the tax is £138.20. So the total money is £1,740. So in £1,740, £1,040 cannot be taxed. This money, what was taxed was £700. So you can do your mathematics and you will find out that £700, the 20% of £700 is about £140, and somehow they deducted 138. I don't know why. So then if you also check 12% of £700, you will know that it's about £83. So for the NI, it was £83 was deducted, while for the income tax £138 was deducted. So that is it. And the tax code that is ideal for this year is 1257L. So because you are giving £12,570 per year as your personal allowance, if you look here, you will also see that. Thank you if you are still up to this moment in this video. See you in my next one. Remember to subscribe if you have not. Bye.